It always feels weird the first 2 seconds.
Why?
I don't know. It's like sometimes it happens immediately and then we're live before we realize it. And then other times there's that that delay, and then it builds up a certain level of anticipation, and then I panic internally. You didn't know that about me, did you?
That sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy.
Yeah, what are we panicking about?
Well, the first few seconds, I don't want to fuck it up. And I know I did.
You fuck it up every time.
No.
You're fucking it up now.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So how can you panic about something you do every time?
That's the whole point. That's what I'm saying. It's like, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, and then you fuck it up. That happens. You never done that before?
I haven't stressed about fucking it up if I'm...
We're not this. I'm just saying something. Like something like, damn, don't fuck up this something. And then you spill it or drop it or run into it. You never done that before?
No.
Never in your life?
I don't think so. Not what you're talking about.
Okay. I mean, I want you to think about it. Not now.
I don't think I worry about things.
Nothing.
Not things.
Nothing. Thing is attached to it. So no thing. You don't worry about no thing.
I don't worry about things.
Fair enough.
Not things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're saying is like things that I might do or say. I don't worry about those things. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, no. Yeah, in this particular thing.
I don't worry about things.
Yeah. Well.
It is what it is.
It also is Thursday.
And it's also 10-ish.
That means it's time for bourbon and pancakes.
Ooh, he said it all in one thing. Isn't that great? I feel like he's learning. I feel like we've struggled and fought, and he keeps trying to do this weird say it together thing, and that that was great.
It was.
Maybe start practicing it.
No, because then I get into that don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, you know what I'm saying? I just said that.
Okay.
Oh, snap. Monica's in the house.
Hey, Monica.
All right. So I already peeked this ahead of time.
What?
Oh, we gotta do the thing.
The toast?
Yeah.
Right.
So I got inspired. I had a couple.
If y'all have your bourbon and pancake glasses, please raise them up. If you don't have your bourbon and pancake glasses, what the fuck you don't have your bourbon and pancake glasses? I mean, come on, you're here. But anyway, raise whatever glass you got, because he's gonna do an amazing toast.
Why would you do that? Actually,
I am today.
Okay, all right. God damn it. You know what?
You just said that if I build it up, you feel like you're gonna fuck it up.
No. You know what?
I'm helping.
No, you're not. You're helping me make it worse.
You
know what? No. We are toasting to the next and better phases of our lives.
Oh.
What the fuck does that mean? You don't think it's gonna be better from here? Okay, it's downhill, y'all. From here on out.
I mean,
this is as good as it gets, basically. No, for the next fucking phase. So, someone sent me something. Okay, so they've been sending it to me weekly almost, or something like that. Like the horoscope thing, and I always follow those. It's interesting to read them. But they've been really accurate for the past, 4 weeks. And this one, accurate as fuck. And it talked about, the next phase.
Are you going to share? I'm waiting.
Guess what it said?
What did it say?
New relationships. Like a relationship.
Oh.
That's crazy, right?
Right.
Like me. But everything else has been pretty accurate, so I don't know.
So now you feel like you're going to get in a relationship because the horoscope says so.
The horoscope says.
He's been sitting here for the last 2 years saying he's never getting in any relationship ever. All we have to do is show him his horoscope all the time.
That's it. But it talked about creative projects, which is true, which is funny because you're going to start a new collaboration. I mean, again, it can be generalized, but literally, I had started the new collaboration around last night. Now their time zone was different, but this person was an artist and literally solidified the collaboration, and then I got that the next morning. I'm like, God damn! And then everything else in there was pretty accurate too. Only thing that's missing.
Isn't it amazing you discovered horoscopes, you guys?
Shut the fuck up. It's just the
This is how you want to start the show. Have you ever discovered, did you know the horoscopes be accurate?
I didn't say that. I said to the next phase of our life be better.
But then you start talking about stuff.
Because that's where it came from. And I made me realize that's all the new stuff I'm lining up, that's where it...
Next phase of our life, got it.
Is better. Alright, so I was going to say, I peeped this already, right?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
I got the aroma. No, I got the aroma. There's some nutmeg in this, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
It's not?
I said, yes, sure. I literally said, yes, sure.
Yeah, sure. Be like condescending, kind of.
How can I? You like, is there nutmeg? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Why would I? You know, if there wasn't nutmeg, I'd be like, no.
Yeah, sure. For a direct yes answer, just seems a little. I'm glad there's nutmeg in it. But can I get props for that? Can I get points for that? I didn't even taste it, and I knew there was nutmeg in it.
You smell the nutmeg, y'all.
That should count for something. So also,
it counts for you being able to smell.
I haven't figured out these are pears or apples yet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna figure that out in a second. Yeah, pears. I almost can tell.
This is wild with him. You know, it's so funny. Literally over my birthday, I went up to the cabins, and one of my activities was to go to this apple orchard and pick my own apples. So those are actually the apples that I picked off.
Okay, but they're like hybrids though. Like
they
crossbred
are apples.
Pears. Are you sure?
Just apples.
Just is not even in.
Would you like to see a picture?
I think the same family or something. Are you okay? Hold on.
When you I picked off a tree.
At least, okay, this one is definitely a pear.
What?
That I just had. It has to be. I refuse to accept that this is an apple.
No way.
It's not a fucking apple. I don't care what you show me on the thing.
I'm gonna show you the apple.
Yeah, it's an apple there. That's not an apple here.
Literal apples. They're apples. I have better pictures, but they're apples.
Huh.
Maybe you never had a fresh one.
That's crazy.
He's never had a fresh apple, y'all.
This is
so now they taste like pears for him.
Well, you soaked it in this juice thing. Can't tell what it is. It's some type of
brown sugar.
Kind of, right. I was getting to that.
Cinnamon and nutmeg.
Well, yeah, it's like a cinnamon and spice apple. Granny Smith apple.
No.
What kind of apple is this? Fiji.
Listen.
I don't know. Help me.
What? It doesn't matter. It's an apple. Why are we doing this?
There's thousands of different types. Okay, it's delicious.
Okay, just go with that. Because when you do this, well, I think it smelled like and it tasted like. I want to say that it looked like it. I'm like, come on now. It's an apple.
Fine. Is it pancake? I'm sorry, I've been eating the apple thing, trying to figure it out. And as you mentioned, it kind of does like an apple.
Oh, yeah. Now that I mentioned it, show you the picture of me picking the apple. Now it tastes like apple.
A little bit.
It's an apple.
Mm. Kenya says hello. Renika said hi, Lily.
Hey, Renika.
What are we talking about?
Well, we're just about to get to that. Isn't that great that she asked?
Renika says happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, to you. Yeah, it's connected.
I feel like it was a song.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I didn't realize it was all connected. You gotta read it quick.
Yeah, so the
okay.
He's struggling today, y'all.
I mean,
he always tries to put it off on me when he's struggling, but it be him.
I admit when I struggle.
He's struggling today.
A little bit. Okay.
Okay, you go.
You got to jump in. What'd I do?
He jump in.
Okay. All right. So what we talking about? I feel like you should say it because it sounds like
you typed it. I mean, you can do it.
Loving you is hard motherfucking work.
That's the hardest really personal. Like why you say it like to me like that? Like loving me is hard. Like you talking about me personally?
Well, we can get into that.
No, I just think like I'm asking you right now when you just said it. You're like, man, loving you is hard than a motherfucker. I'm like, wait, are you talking to me?
I mean, okay, so it's been a challenge, mostly.
What's challenging about loving me?
What is challenging about loving you?
I don't know. You have to tell me. I think I'm a joy. I don't know if anybody knows about this, but
I twitch. I didn't honestly. I don't know if when you play it back, it literally did when you said it, and I don't think it had anything to do with what you said. To be honest, I think it is a mere coincidence. But it did twitch, and it was weird. But I don't think it had anything to do with what you just said.
I feel like it did. I feel like you're trying to say that you don't think that I'm joyful.
No. I think that's just what I'm saying. I think it's weird that happened because I do think that you're joyful. I think
which would mean that I would be easy.
You're like a bundle of it.
Mostly. So what's difficult?
What is difficult?
What is difficult? I don't know if this is where you plan to go with this, but you said it to me like that. I didn't know how I was gonna say the title. I wasn't even gonna come up with this title, but this is the one you came up with. Then said it to me like this, so it feels real personal right now. Like, do we need to discuss our hypothetical relationship? What the fuck? Come on, what makes it? This is serious. I want to learn. I want to grow. What makes it difficult to love Lily? And then we'll get back to the topic because you have pushed us over here. This is where we are.
Okay, all right. Look, okay, all right. You're definitely a joy of
bundle.
Yes,
joy.
Rap, but sometimes you reserve the joy and you put it on a shelf that nobody can reach, and you're trying to get the joy, and you be like, no. Not so after, you know what I'm saying? Like
after what?
Dinner. I don't know.
I think you jump through hoops to get the joy.
Well, you put it up for everybody.
So I put it away.
You put it away for a little while.
Okay.
And you gotta wait for the joy to come back.
Okay, so you're trying to say I'm moody. No, I'm listening. I know how to hear.
Yeah. I think that things influence your mood, and then this joy goes.
Everybody else heard him tell me I was moody, and therefore I'm difficult. Okay.
Challenging. It's a challenge because challenges are fun and pleasant. Like
this is not the topic. Look, loving you is hard motherfucking work, and what we were supposed to be talking about is love supposed to be easy or is love supposed to be work? Is it supposed to be something hard, something that you have to stick in there and kind of fight for? You know. Now, me personally, I feel like love is easy. It should be simple. It should like all just click and come together. And when it starts getting difficult, well, now I don't want to do it no more.
That's deep. I think that
I don't want to do it.
I think that good love. You know that good love. You never seen it before.
I don't know. You made it sound like it was like what exactly? Did you get a definition of the good love? What is that? It got real. Started sounding real sexual in here.
We got an extra show for that. We can break down the good love.
What? No, this is the time.
It's not time.
This is the play.
No, because
we're talking about something totally else in the after show.
First of all, I think that good love, no matter how you define it, even though my definition is the most accurate, don't do that.
But you won't give it.
Don't do that. It does take work. It takes effort.
Okay.
Someone said, and if anybody really knows, why can't I quote people?
No, go ahead. Somebody said.
I can't quote.
Some motherfucker said.
Anything that's worth having, you work at annually.
Who said that?
I don't want to say. It was common in the light, all right? I think it was the light.
Just say who said it. I feel like he stole that from somebody.
He might have. That's why you want to quote him because it might have come from like somebody else, and then I'm giving.
Well, you heard it from Common. You got it from him.
Right. So anything worth having, you work at annually, and I agree with that. I think that you have to put effort to it if you want it to be. Because again, okay, let me put it like this: when you meet somebody, it's the relationship that you have when you meet that person is not what it's going to be if y'all stay together for a year, 2 years, 10 years.
How do you know?
Okay.
Well, because we can keep it fresh.
Okay. First of all.
What?
You don't. Okay, look. So you're basically saying when you first meet a person, very rarely, if you like them, there's no arguments. There's no strong disagreements.
Yeah, no. Okay. And that's why I said like it need to stay like that. You know what I'm talking about? It
takes work to do that.
It does not take work to do that.
It takes work.
What define work then? Because for me, now this is me being serious.
Okay. All right.
I just had a 7-year relationship where we literally had like half of one argument throughout that whole 7 years. And I think that the key to that is to be upfront and be honest. And as long as we're being upfront and honest, then what are we arguing about? You know, I like you, you like me. Here's what's going on in my life. Here's what's going on in yours. Put those lives together. Happiness ensues. Ta-da! And then, no, I'm being serious. And then if we get to a point where we start arguing and we're not getting along, well, yeah, no.
Okay, so here's my question.
I don't do arguing.
No, I don't either. I don't make argument. So
I don't do it. I don't like it. I don't do it.
So here's my question. There was no effort at all during the whole 7 years? Like you didn't have to be.
It was easy.
You didn't have to tolerate stuff.
I don't think
Hold on, wait a minute. I got more words.
Oh God.
You
I
have
will
to be
say all your words. I
accepting
feel like if
and
you
understanding.
take each one of these words at one by one, we could discuss the merits of the words that you're using. Are you going to forget your words? Is that why you have to say them all at once? Okay.
Okay, so did you not have to?
So instead of using the word tolerant, why don't we use the word accepting? Because that's how I am. I don't tolerate people. I accept them as they are. So then there's not a negative connotation to what's going on as I learn you.
That's deep.
What's
Does
your
that not
next
work?
word?
Is that not work though?
No. To accept somebody the way they are, that's not difficult. Is that difficult for you? You like changing people?
No.
I like. He likes to go around changing people. He'll meet a girl and be like, "Well, I see that you're not vegan, but I need you to be vegan." So,
it's funny that you say that.
Of course, I mean that's your one.
No, it's not. Cause I don't.
It kind of is. He says he doesn't try to make people be vegan, but he does.
I don't try to make
people
do anything that they don't already want to do. The funny thing is, I probably should have got all those words out, but I did forget the rest. I really did.
Do you see? Now, this is what's difficult. Fucking with him, because I literally said, "Do you need to say all these words at once?
Well, the funny
Are
thing
you
is,
going to forget
I was
your
like,
words?
No, of course not. And I had them all, and then you said that, and I was like, I don't have them anymore.
Well, you knew that when you said the words that I was going to counter them with something. That's why I wanted them one by one so we could have the discussion.
I didn't know that at the time. I thought I was.
I said it was. Are y'all listening? Who heard me say that? Are you going to remember your words? Because I would rather take them one at a time.
At the time,
Read
I
the
did.
comment. Read the comment.
And then I forgot. I had 3 of them, and now it's too late. I don't remember.
Go back and read a comment. You didn't even go. Did we miss? Did we? That's where we were. That's where we were in the comments.
I got this part. Can you reach over there? Can you see?
I can't reach over there, nor can I see.
Oh, then how do you?
I just knew there were more comments. I'm paying that much attention. I'm not. See, I'm only kind of blind. Like I can see how many comments I see when it pops. I see it moving up. Right. I can tell the difference in names, even though I can't really read them. I'm kind of looking at the pictures and telling what I'm making out the words because you know how your brain is very good with those things. It can decipher things. So I'm deciphering over here. And I realize that several comments have been skipped. Now, if I am to trust you, that means that those comments were important. But we've had instances where totally wonderful comments are completely skipped while less important comments get read. So I just wanted to verify, have we looked up and made sure we weren't skipping anything important? But I'm trusting you because I can't see, nor can I reach the computer. Go ahead.
And this is what I love about you. We'll talk about that offline. Offline.
Just read it.
We'll talk about that offline.
I can see it's Renika. Renika said.
What's she saying?
That's all I can see.
Exactly. So
I'm telling you.
Let me do this part.
I'm trying to help.
It depends. If the person, I feel like she's talking about you, I think. Let's see. It depends if the person puts the actual effort, it can be easy. However, people don't know relationship cues, which makes things hard. Relationship cues.
Yeah, you're going to explain that.
But see, I think, okay.
No, I mean, honestly, because I don't know if I've heard that phrase. What are relationship cues?
I haven't.
But what did Tina say? I'm telling you, I'm deciphering, baby, but I can't read.
It's okay.
What?
It's just funny. I like how you know what I like about you the most? Which makes our relationship easy?
Oh, God. What?
Is that you're so, like confident in the things that you can't see.
I can't see, no.
And then you just gave me a lecture about picking the right one. I'm like, you can't see.
I can't read it, but I can decipher.
No, you can't.
What? I'm deciphering.
That's what I love about you.
Go ahead. What did Kina say?
Confidence. She says, I think love is continual work.
Okay. So she thinks it's work.
It's work, but it should not be difficult, constant.
Okay.
So
sometimes work isn't hard.
Okay. True. Okay.
Sometimes you just work it.
It could be a labor of love. Why can't I say that?
You can.
What did I say? What's wrong with that? That's not a thing.
Labor of love.
Hashtag labor of love. Why can't I say things?
You just said it. Who am I to stop you?
You had to drink a whole.
Look how
much you drink.
I said, I
literally said
Come on,
labor of love and you drink the whole thing. She says annually. I disagree. Well, no, hold on.
I think that he. Oh, go ahead. What do you mean by annually?
Well, I'm saying that's what comments
goal
said.
setting. So
Not even that, but if you think about it, people celebrate anniversaries.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
So at the same time that you're celebrating, you should be putting in the work.
You should be putting in the work constantly, and then annually would be like that performance review. I think.
Do you give people performance reviews?
I mean,
in relationships?
Not in that same way.
I think you do.
I grade people.
Oh,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
I've
you
had
learn so much about us.
I've had some A pluses.
Just it doesn't matter if you give me an A plus. Who in the hell is grading somebody on how well they do in a relationship?
Well, that's useful.
No.
That's
Grades?
weird. Well, that's why a lot of them fucking fail, don't they?
It is why they fail, because you're over there grading them.
Hold on. Other people don't. More people don't grade. I have decent relationships. Good ones.
What?
Okay.
From the person who hasn't been in a relationship in how long and doesn't want to be in one, you have decent relationships because you grade them? Like, you sound crazy right now. What's the longest relationship you've been in? Whole life?
7 years. Yes.
And what was her grade?
She got a B plus.
And it didn't work. B plus passing all day long. B plus passing all day long. She couldn't even pass with a B with him. Go ahead and read the next comment. Let me bring this with you. Renika said,
Upfront honesty does help.
It helps a lot.
I think he doesn't like to be agreeable. I do.
He does not. He's a very disagreeable motherfucker.
Would you say that I'm a contrarian?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. You like to disagree just to be fucking disagreeable. Oh, you think that? Well, I think this.
Well, see, it's kind of weird now because I disagree with that. And that would put me in that category, what you just said, but that's not necessarily true.
It is in this instance. You just had two people telling you that you were disagreeable. Well, I disagree. You know how crazy
relationship cues are pretty much standards, two people coming together. Yes. So, okay, but I feel like that's all work.
You think it's work for two people to come together?
To create standards? Yes. Because then you have to have whatever your standards are. You have to have conversations. And they may be tough, they may be uncomfortable, they may be new, they may be whatever. I think that's work.
What if they're none of that? What if the conversations aren't uncomfortable and they're not new or different? It's just us saying, hey, how do you define cheating? I define it as this. Well, goddamn, me too. Oh, wow, that's great. Okay, we both know what cheating is. Okay. Right. I'm just saying, why are you saying it has to be difficult? It can be a conversation saying that we're setting the parameters of our relationship. What if we agree on all that shit? Okay. Or whatever we disagree on is reasonable and able to be worked with, so still not difficult.
Okay, so I think this, and maybe I could be wrong, but I would say point me to a long-term relationship that has been nothing but easy, where every aspect of the relationship has not been challenging or difficult. Even if that means that the man has a hard time not cheating, that's a difficulty, or being honest, or communicating, or there's something there.
I'm going to point to people who really actually get it, who get married, stay married, or celebrate.
But there's no work, so they
say
right.
No, we're not saying work, because we said work. Yeah, hard. Put the hard in front of the work.
Hard work. Okay.
I'm not saying there's not work or not things to be done or conversations to be had. Saying that all those things just click and they just come together. We do the work. Meaning that we have the conversation, but those conversations are simple and easy to deal with. And we don't tolerate each other. We enjoy each other.
Okay, I would like to see
this. We accept each other.
Anybody who's here now with us, who has had a relationship or is in a relationship that was easy the whole time? And the whole time.
The whole time.
No arguments.
I don't do arguments.
No, okay. All right, so right now, so the one you're in right now is.
Oh yeah, this one we're still friends. You know.
Oh, okay.
No.
God damn it.
I'm just saying, I don't want to speak into the future, but as of now, yeah, everything's pretty fucking easy. My last one was easy. It just didn't work out. It wasn't difficult.
Oh, okay, maybe.
All right. Did I ever come to you and say, man, it's so fucking difficult being with this guy? And correct me if I'm wrong, because if I said that, then I probably misspoke. But tell me, have I told you that it's difficult?
Okay, so what we're not going to do is semantics. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but I'm saying, as I preface it, I'm prefacing what I'm about to say next. Yes, you have.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying.
Right, but you didn't say necessarily the words of like, this is so difficult.
I'm pretty sure I didn't say that.
Right, exactly. But you elaborated.
Having issues doesn't mean it's difficult. It's saying that this is what's going on right now.
So issues are easy.
They can be. If no, I'm saying like.
Maybe not believe you. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying they can be easy. Maybe you are. But I'm saying, like, okay, let's say that we're at a crossroads. Because I talk about this all the time with my last situation. Our issue was communication. That didn't make our relationship difficult. That made it something that I had to accept because this isn't changing about this situation. So it's like, okay, are you going to cause the situation? Are you going to cause the problem? Or are you going to accept that this is how it is? Or are you going to leave? Okay, those are really the options.
You know what? That's a good point that you bring up, and this is what I'll question. So that may have been easier for you to do, but was that not challenging for him? And I guess what I'm asking is, this is what I'm saying. When we're talking about relationship, the reason why I say hard work is because it's two people.
Well, he didn't change anything, so I'm guessing it's pretty all right.
You're right. What I'm saying.
I can call him up and see.
I don't know. Maybe next time, part 2.
I'll ask him.
We'll ask our exes. Was it hard for you to deal with this?
I'm gonna text him now because I'm gonna forget. Hey, was it hard?
But know what I'm at? So okay, and let me redefine or rephrase how I'm looking at it. Right, I'm looking at it as a unit. Right, there's two people moving in the same direction. There's unified. Blah blah blah. So if anything is hard for one, it's hard for the relationship. So it may be easy for you. But if it was hard for him, then your relationship has now been a challenge.
Hey, I'm asking him now. He might answer.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. That's gonna be interesting.
I think he's traveling.
But that's what I'm saying. So my mistake on just saying like one person. It's both of y'all. If any one of y'all has,
it couldn't be too difficult. We still friends. I just said, hey, let me text him and ask him. Hey, man, what's the hard deal with me? I'm just saying. Okay, how difficult could it have been?
Things can be difficult. Cause easy is slide right on through. Lubrication, baby. Just slide right on in, right? Sometimes, if there's friction,
I feel like maybe there's some space in between easy and hard that we missing because I would not define any. That's a stupid word. That does not go there. But I would not define anything that I went through in my current nor previous relationship as hard, and actually, probably most of them.
Now, are we comparing it to? Oh, you just said most of them.
Yeah.
I started the question.
Yeah, I don't do hard. That's what I'm saying. For me, like, if we're gonna make this relationship difficult or hard, I'm not gonna be in it.
Yeah, I guess maybe I've witnessed too many hard. I don't like hard. I just don't like stress.
Let's read some comments.
It's easy for you to say.
I'm just saying, hey, read the comments, sir. Relationship cues.
Karima's in the house.
Hey, Karima.
Daddy strugglers, shout them out as well. Okay, so labor of love sounds so cringe.
Thank you. Cringe. I mean, just leave the typical little.
God dang, everybody. Just.
Oh shit! He did answer me.
What do you say?
He said that's not random. He said that's not. I said, hey, random question. Was it hard being with me? He said that ain't random.
See, how hard that was?
That was easy.
See how hard that was? That was difficult.
No.
You made that man break out in sweat, I'm sure. Nika says, work doesn't have to equate to hard or easy. Okay. You hear that?
Yeah.
You can't do two things.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. It's just funny that he answered it that way.
I think we'll just wait for this.
No, we're good. Okay. We're good.
Renika says, work doesn't have to be, I'm sorry, damn it, I added an extra word. Work doesn't have to equate to hard or easy. Work is just effort towards something.
And I think that me and Renika are kind of agreeing in that, yes, there has to be effort. But is that effort hard? Is that effort work? You know what I'm saying? If we can call it work, but I think the better word might be effort.
Mm-hmm. I would like to say that relationships take hard effort.
Hard effort. So he's gonna stick with this hard thing. Okay, go ahead.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's just not. It's not fucking easy. All right,
okay.
Look. It can be easy for one person in a relationship as the other person feels it's hard.
And that's why I said, well, I thought it was easy. Right. Let me ask the other half.
You said how you asked. He was like, I mean, that's
no. I just know that wasn't. He just like, bitch, don't play with me. What the hell going on? He think I'm going through some kind of.
What did you ask him specifically?
I said, hey, random question. Was it hard being with me? Oh. And he was like, that ain't random. And I'm like, well, come on, answer the question. I just said I'm asking for my show. It's not a trick question. We'll see. He might not answer me. Like I said, I know he's traveling, so we'll see. But go ahead. It's funny that he answered
said, that way. Lord, I'm agreeing with Isaac. What's wrong with that?
Jesus. See, that's only be able to get you to some help. Don't be agreeing with him.
But I'm agreeable.
You are not. We just agreed that you weren't. Read the next one.
Beauty the Poet.
Hey, Beauty the Poet. Says.
She says.
I can't read it. Come on. Why is that deep, heavy sign like I can read it?
Maybe I'm stressed. Maybe this is hard. Maybe it's hard for me.
This is hard for you to read. You're a writer.
No, I'm talking about our
Oh, this is what makes it stressful hard. Because I say you should read it because I can't see.
No, that's not.
This is why our partnership should be easy. I make pancakes, so that's what I do. You read the stuff, that's what you do. Because I can't see. Come on, everybody plays a part.
All right, look.
Beauty says.
Evelyn says, the hard work comes into play when checking in consistently to ensure both partners' needs are being met and being willing to make the necessary adjustments. But anything that's worth it takes hard work. Evelyn, we're here.
Okay, I guess the things that y'all are saying are difficult.
Okay, look, let me put it like this.
Aren't difficult for me.
Let me put it like this.
Right. So checking in and being sure that you're happy and making sure that your needs are met doesn't sound like work to me.
Let me put it like this. Maybe it's like this, right? So some people want the championship, right? They put in more work. They go to the gym. They shoot more three. I don't know what the fuck you got to do, but they put more work in.
Have you made it to the championship while you work out?
Okay, can I finish my analogy?
Finish your analogy, but I'm just saying. If we work hard, you get the championship. You ain't made it even to the playoffs. What are we talking about?
Well, actually, I had.
Okay.
Proposals.
You went out in the first round.
Proposals.
You went out in the first round.
4 proposals. That's playoffs, ain't it?
Not really.
How's not?
You can ask that in the motherfucking regular season. That's why the shit didn't work. You didn't get.
No, it wasn't a regular season.
If somebody offers you a ring in the regular season.
It wasn't a regular season though.
Bruh, yes it was.
How you get offered a ring in a regular season?
Cause niggas, people do stuff all the time. Yeah, I like how many I always say that no one's ever proposed to me, and that's because no one has ever proposed to me in the correct order. I've had people propose to me off a picture, like, oh God, let me marry you. That's you asking out of turn. You did not make it to the playoffs. I'm tell
you that we got to the playoffs. It's been 7 years. Proposal.
And what about the other 4?
I'm trying to give you time frame.
3 years proposal. Right.
I think the other one's 5 or 4. I don't know. I don't keep up with the time.
A bunch of years that got to be overlapping at this point because you're only 27.
We're not gonna say what my age is.
I'm just saying.
But listen. Years have been put in. Proposals been met. Those are fucking playoffs.
Okay, whatever. You didn't make it. So,
It don't matter. I made it to the playoffs.
All right. Well, you didn't make it.
But what I'm trying to say is, listen.
You went out in the first round.
I didn't get a championship ring. I'm saying.
You went out in the first round. Go ahead.
It don't matter. What I'm trying to say is that if you want the championship ring, it takes hard work, not just regular work. It ain't easy to get a championship ring. So that might mean you got to work on yourself.
It's easy for some people.
You might got to work on yourself.
Are you trying to say nobody never got a championship ring easily?
Somebody
riding the bench.
Somebody
championship
has.
Ring.
But in general,
I'm just saying.
The people who have the rings that are known for the rings, they work hard. So if you ride the bench and you got a ring, fuck you. You're on the team.
So now my ring don't matter.
If you ride the bench, it don't fucking matter. That would be your trophy wives, right? Or I
really don't like where he's going with this. Read the comment.
How you
read the comment?
I said you take hard work. Okay.
Read the comment.
I am just Joy. We were just talking about Joy.
Hey, Joy.
Hide it from other people sometimes. She just made it.
I'm so glad you made it.
I'm glad too. Renika says, maybe what's hard for others may be easy for Lily.
That's all I'm saying.
She's very accepting. I like that about that. And that's what I like about you too. Love about you is that you accept stuff. Sometimes.
I'm a realist.
Renika says, his relationship experience are about to expire since he's been single for so long.
That's what I'm saying. You claim you've been single for 6-7 years, so you talk about shit when you was in your early 20s and teens. Like, this does not count. I mean, especially since it didn't work out. I mean, it counts, but it don't count.
It counts, but it don't count.
It counts.
Okay.
But it don't count.
Whatever.
What?
No, I think that it's still extremely relevant.
That you've been proposed to 4 times and said no. Because you worked so hard and then said, fuck it.
Yeah, you can put it that way, basically. Because I realized in that moment, you know what? I don't want this championship ring. Not that one. I don't want to get it like that. Not with that one.
And then we'll be talking about hard versus easy.
You said what?
We'll be talking about hard versus easy. You talking about championship rings.
I'm saying
you be getting too deep off in your analogies. And they always be kind of.
But you made me.
I mean, you decided to carry on.
It's just a lot of emojis.
I'm sorry.
Which ones
I can't see them.
They're sideways, laughy faces.
Oh,
like this.
I thought they were laughy faces, but you said there were a bunch like it was like different.
It's like a lot.
I thought when you said there were a bunch of them that they were different ones, I thought they were sideways laughy faces.
It's a mixture.
I just want y'all to know this titty don't want to stay in my shirt, and I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to keep it in there. What? That's what's happening.
It's bourbon and pancakes. That's part of the show, to be honest.
I'm just saying that's what's happening. I'm trying so hard. Like, I need you to stay.
Pancakes.
I'm glad that I have the look, but it's like, let me just keep my eye on the areola. I don't want that to happen.
Please don't do that.
What?
I don't want to go viral for the wrong reasons. That's what I'm saying. I want to go viral.
Areola's gonna do anything.
We had you remember that one time that people thought?
Oh God, yes.
We had 1,000 people.
That is true. Well, maybe I should pull it out.
No. We're gonna earn this. It's gonna take some time.
Fine.
We're gonna build this brand one person at a time. And we are gonna get to the top the right fucking way.
I feel like
we're not doing that.
I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. You reminded me, and I was like, you're right.
I ain't gonna lie. This isn't all the way buttoned up. I know. I'm selling out a little bit. No, don't look, motherfucker. Don't look. I'm just saying. I understand the pressure.
You unbuttoned it at the bottom.
Listen, hold on. I don't worry about that. I understand the pressure of trying to get to the top. Listen, I understand. But we cannot, you and I cannot give in to that pressure.
All right.
Kosher is another word. Give me another word. Wholesome and fucking
I'm
kosher.
Not wholesome.
Wholesome fucking, I can't say fucking kosher.
Right.
Fucking wholesome.
Right. I'm not.
Goddamn, we can't.
I am not a wholesome individual. I don't know where he's getting this from.
Well, we can't take our clothes
off.
We could, but we can't. We shouldn't.
I'm not going to. That was a joke. Okay. You're taking it too far.
Well, no, we almost did one time.
We're wrapping it up. Come on. Anything else?
Yeah,
the time's up.
So,
in conclusion,
Renika says this was an interesting show topic. Who came up with it?
Oh, Renika, the one time that Isaac comes up with a topic, I promise you most of the time he doesn't. But yes, Isaac did come up with that.
Most of the time?
And you know, when he wasn't lying, he did try to call me. I missed it. I guess I was getting dressed for the show. That's fine. Who? My ex.
Oh.
In the text he had said he tried to call me. That was completely.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't have anything to do with anything.
Okay. I thought it was cohesive to it.
I just feel like it had to have been pretty fucking easy if you still called me. I'm just saying.
It might have been good, but it went easy. I know that. Listen.
I think it was both. Thank you. And he ain't answered. We're going to have to get y'all to answer later on, but I think I threw him off on my what?
A lot of part 2 shows to do.
I think let's do a follow-up.
2022, we should do part 2 shows.
Oh.
So everything we've done. We've done like almost 100 episodes.
We've done a lot.
So we should just go back and just see where we are now.
How do you feel about this now? Has your point of view changed?
Yeah.
Mine doesn't change that.
We have a lot of shit.
I guess.
Let's try it. Let's see.
Anyway, that's it. Come on, we're wrapping. Let's go. Final thoughts. Do you have a final thought?
My final thought is, look, it takes fucking hard work. If you're not prepared to do the work, get the fuck out the game.
My final thought is, if you love somebody, it shouldn't be hard work. That should make it easy.
It should, but it ain't.
If it don't, then you with the wrong motherfucker probably. What?
That's deep. You might be right. I don't know. I ain't with nobody, so shit.
Anyway, on Fridays, we load up the extra bourbon and pancakes. Are you all right?
I got it.
He's killing me.
It's smaller than normal.
Oh, he answered you guys. So listen.
Oh, what he say?
Since he answered, and I hate his answer right now. He said the answer is no. It's not. It was not hard being with me, but.
But there's a caveat to that.
Yeah, he said, but he said you can definitely make it difficult if you choose to.
And that's what I said about the joy. You have it, and you be like, this nigga, and you put it up there. You literally do that every time. Like, I can't. I want to. You like, nah, not. So I wasn't wrong.
I guess since y'all agreeing.
Look, and we have a show. He's known you for 7 whole.
He's known me longer
as you would
than
say, 7 summers.
He's known me longer than them 7 summers. So
okay, even longer than 7 summers. So fuck.
That being said, we're not dealing with him right now. Anyway,
okay.
After we get done, but no, the answer was no. He said no.
But
there was a
it
but.
Can be if
but I'm saying if you said no.
All right. You know what?
The answer is no.
Part 2 in 2022.
He said the answer is no.
In 2022, we're gonna do part 2 of this.
If he said the answer is no, ain't the answer no.
But.
I mean, you told.
Then he just destroyed it.
Throw a butt on there if you want.
But destroyed the first part. He's saying.
I don't think he destroyed it. I think then he's saying that overall, no, it's not difficult being with you. But if you choose to make it difficult, you can, which is not the same as saying you're difficult or it's difficult to be with you.
Why would he say that if you never chose to be difficult then?
I didn't say I never chose.
Exactly. So he's saying it could be if you didn't do this.
But overall, it's not.
But also, he had to start with that because.
But no, we're not doing this. He said, did he not say the answer is no? Everybody heard it. I read it straight out the phone. He said the answer is no. It is not hard being with me. Any buts after that, that's him feeling in his feelings because of whatever. We had a bad week, or I decided to be an asshole. I'm being an asshole to him right now. I feel like that's what that is.
Okay. Maybe.
No, I'm being serious.
But it just sounds interesting how it's similar to what the fuck I said.
That's because.
Look.
Listen, when we get done with this, I'm going to pour another drink. Let me finish this one. I'm going to pour another drink. We're going to do extra bourbon and pancakes. And then tomorrow I'm going to load it. You can listen to it on Google, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, any of the places where you get your podcasts. Come on. This is your podcast. Come on.
So,
get together, family.
What you mean? You
get together.
Look, there's a lot of ways you can sponsor and support Bourbon and Pancakes.
Please
you can like
Bourbon
this
and
shit.
Pancakes.
You can share
Please.
this shit.
Share it. Right? Tell your friends.
You can get you a
tell
wonderful,
cousins,
beautiful glass.
Your aunties. Grandmas love us. I know you don't believe it.
They do, actually.
I know they do.
A lot of them do.
Get a Bourbon and Pancakes glass.
I did say that.
Oh, no, I was repeating it. I'm going to repeat it.
Okay, no, I And then also Cash App is $ Bourbon and Pancakes spelled out.
All the way spelled out.
And that will get you to get us more alcohol to put in these glasses because we need a lot of it to do the show.
I put it in the pancakes too.
She puts it, so we use a lot of it. In order for us to be this, because this isn't how we normally are. Not really. If you want us to be like this,
enhanced.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's like it's deluxe version of.
We're gonna do it again next week. I don't know what we're gonna talk about. He ain't picking the topic. So I feel like he picked this topic to rag on me and say what's wrong with me.
No.
That's how I feel. He made it real personal at first.
All right, look, we gotta go. We done. So, next show. We're doing the next show now, though.
Yeah, we're gonna do that now, and you can listen to it tomorrow.
Yes.